Hi, I'm Sarangi Kumar, holding index number 195029U. I would like to present remaining deprivation parts. Moving to next slide. Remaining deprivation parts are complex logistical challenge for cultural expeditions, difficulty in preserving and reliving cultural memories, lack of genuine interaction with local communities, and need for sustainable tourism practices. Next, move to the next slide. Let's see about this core deprivation point. A complex logistical challenge for cultural expeditions. Crafting cultural expedition in Sri Lanka involved grappling with intricate logistical hurdles, encompassing tasks such as gathering accurate information about lesser known sites, coordinating transportation and lodging in remote locales, and maneuvering through bureaucratic labeling for permits and authorization. Simplifying these logistical indicates and furnishing comprehensive resources and assistance for trip planning can significantly enrich the overall journey for travelers, enriching them to develop into the country's hidden cultural gems. Let's see the associated deprivations under this core deprivation. First one is difficulty in finding reliable information. Travelers embarking on cultural expeditions to less frequented sites may encounter obstacles in choosing dependable information about these locals, spanning their historical significance, accessibility, and available amenities. Second one is challenges in arranging accommodators and transportations. Organizing cultural expenditures often entail commercializing, lodging, transportations, and internally logistics. A task made around, especially in remote regions with scant infrastructures and services. Let's see the third associated point, bureaucratic hurdles, securing permits or permissions to visit specific historical sites or protected areas may necessitate navigating through bureaucratic messes, which can prove time-consuming and bewildering for travelers, particularly those unfamiliar with local regulations and procedures. Let's see the next core deprivation point, difficulty in preserving and reliving cultural memory. Despite the richness of cultural encounters in Sri Lanka, tourism frequently encountered hurdles in effectively preserving and revisiting their memories. Inadequate facilities for safeguarding artifacts, limited documentation tools, and difficulties in organizing memories impeded tourists' capacity of encapsulate and share their experience. By leveraging technologies and providing resources for documentation and preservation, tourists can better encapsulate and relive their cultural memories, enriching their overall travel experience and fostering deeper connections with Sri Lankan's cultural heritage. Let's see the associated deprivation point under this core deprivation. Inadequate facilities of preserving cultural artifacts. Travelers may grapple with preserving cultural artifacts or personal mementos acquired during their visit to historical site due to a dearth or proper storage facility or conservation resources. Second one is lack of documentation tools or platform. While conventional methods like photography or journaling are commonly employed to document cultural experience, tourists may find it challenging to effectively capture and organize their memories using these methods alone. Challenges in accessing and organizing memories. Even if tourists document their experience through photography or journaling, they may confront difficulty in accessing and organizing their memories meaningfully, rendering it harder to relive and share their cultural encounters with others. Let's see the next deprivation core point, lack of genuine interactions. Lack of genuine interaction with local communities. Let's see the prevalence of Commercialization and contribute cultural experience often eclipse authentic interaction between tourist and local communities in Sri Lanka. This deficit of genuine engagement detracts from the authenticity of cultural experience and impacts meaningful cultural exchanges. Promoting community-based tourism initiative, facilitating opportunities for authentic interactions, and nurturing mutual understanding between tourists and locals are indispensable for fostering authentic cultural experience that benefit both visitors and host communities. Let's see the associated points. First one is commercializing of cultural experience. Tourist attractiveness and cultural events may comes to excessive commercialization, resulting in superficial interactions between tourists and local communities. Commercialization can detract from the authenticity of cultural experience and hinder meaningful engagement between tourist and local. Second one is limited opportunities for genuine interaction. Tourists may struggle to unearth opportunities for genuine interaction with local communities, particularly in areas where activities are heavily regulated or where cultural interaction are primarily staged for tourists. Next associated point is cultural barriers for mistrust. Cultural disparities or perceived cultural barriers between tourists and locals may contribute to a lack of genuine interactions as both parties may feel hesitant or uncertain both engaging with each other authentically. Let's see the next core deprivation point, need for sustainable tourism practices. Unsustainable tourism practices in Sri Lanka pose formidable threats to the environment, local communities, and cultural heritage. Environmental degradation, displacement of communities, and cultural commodifications are pressing issues demanding promote attention. Implementing sustainable tourism practices, advocating for responsible visitors conduct and support community-led conservation efforts are imperative for ensuring the enduring preservation of Sri Lanka's natural and cultural resources while promoting inclusive and equitable tourism development. Let's see the associative deprivation points under this. First one is environmental degradations. Unsustainable tourism practices can hasten environmental degradation at historical sites, natural reserves, and other tourist destinations, precipitating habitat destructions, pollutions, and biodiversity loss. Next association point is displacement of local communities. The influx of tourists and the proliferations of tourist infrastructure may displace local communities from their ancient lands or disturb their traditional livelihoods, giving rise to social and economic guarantees for affected communities. Next associative point is lack of awareness and incentives. Tourists may lack awareness of sustainable tourism practices or may prioritize convenience and affordability over environmental and social considerations when planning their trips. Additionally, there may be an absence of incentives or regulations to promote responsible behavior among visitors and tourism operations. Thank you.